Hey everybody, it's Delicia, and thanks for stopping by Cigar Vixen channel. Today I'm going to be lighting up this beautiful Enclave by AJ Fernandez. This beauty is featuring a Habano Rosado wrapper from Ecuador and a Cameroon binder, as well as filler tobacco grown on AJ's own farm, so a Nicaraguan filler as well as a Nicaraguan grown Piloto Cubano. So interesting flavors on this one. It has an absolutely gorgeous presentation. When you see this, you're immediately drawn to the band. It's very decorative. There's a really cool display of, I don't know if they're Native American, but they're some version of Indian background, and there's all these really elaborate coins with different heads on them. Just really cool looking band, very elegant. It immediately draws your attention, and then it has the secondary band at the bottom, you know, that states that it's AJ Fernandez. I have been out to his factory a couple of times. Very impressive, absolutely beautiful establishment altogether, with the farm and the factory all being in the very close by locations, and just beautiful place to visit. So it does have a single cap, and I'm gonna go right ahead and just get into it and start smoking it. So the wrapper has this this scent to it. It reminds me of if you have been out to the factories, when you walk into the fermentation room, not the fermentation that is like just getting started, but once it's been in there for a while and it kind of settles down and that ammonia is not high. It doesn't have that ammonia smell. It has like that kind of musty type of musty tobacco smell, which might not be appealing to everybody, but it's just something that's nostalgic. It reminds me of like being out in the factories, and it's a really cool smell that you get. Now the foot on this one is closed, which is different. I haven't seen too many of his offhand that I can recall that have the closed foot, but it's a nice little feature, especially when you're lighting it. Sometimes it makes it a little bit easier to get it evenly lit quicker. So I'm going to go with a straight cut. It has that similar taste to it on the pre-lit draw, that kind of earthy, musty tobacco. That's kind of the flavoring that I'm getting from it. Let's just give this a quick little toast. Now this cigar does come in 4 different sizes, a Robusto, Toro, and Churchill. And then I believe there is also, let's see, a Figurado that it comes in. So 4 different sizes, and a really nice smoke. I've smoked this a few times, but it's just one that, it's different. It's a different profile than his other lines that are out there. Nice and toasty right away, just hits you with that beautiful light pepper, toasty, a little bit earthy. Not a lot of sweetness. Really just that combination of a kind of a muted spice, more of a red cayenne pepper type of a spice. Yep. There's a little hint of cedar, but really that's going to be the initial impression, so definitely get that pepper kind of lingering on the finish. So very nice. Gonna go ahead and get into it a little bit more as always, and check back in with you for the second third. Getting into the second third of the Enclave, the flavors are shifting a little bit from that initial kind of a red peppery spiciness to more of a cinnamon spice. It's kind of sweetened up slightly, but you still have that little spice bite in there. The cedar's picked up too quite a bit, a little more pronounced. There's a hint of oak that I'm picking up kind of towards the finish as well, but it's still pretty true to those flavors that I just mentioned. There's a little bit of an earthiness that's still present as well, but it's smoking very nicely, very open draw, haven't had any burn issues whatsoever. Putting out a nice aroma, very inviting. So, so far so good, and gonna continue to smoke it down and check back in with you for the final third. So coming into the last third of the Enclave, the flavors are kind of dancing between a cinnamon and black pepper spice now. There's still a nice kind of a sweet, cedary type of a taste to it as well, but really on the finish you're getting the combination of those two spices, starting with the cinnamon and then finishing with more of like that black pepper type of a spice to it. But overall, very pleasant, very welcoming cigar. It's definitely one that you want to stock up your humidor with. It's a very easy smoke. It's about a medium plus maybe on the, or medium full, thinking of steak, sorry. Medium to medium full on the body, as well as the strength. The strength's not, it's closer to the medium side on the strength. There's a little bit of a bite to it, you know, especially going into this last little bit here, but really it's just maintained a nice consistency throughout. There have been subtle changes, so it keeps you kind of interested in it, but overall just very pleasant. So I recommend you try it, as I recommend you try everything, because taste is always subjective, and so again, it's always good to get your own opinion, kind of have a basis, and then, you know, figure out what you like. So as always, I thank you for stopping by. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.